Here at the club, we have put together a little kit of essential tools so that if we have a new person that walks into the door and wants to try some wood turning, we can just hand them this kit of tools, and it's basically what they would need to start. So within that kit, we have a parting tool, which is used to separate the wood from your mounting system on the chuck. We have a spindle gouge, which we talked a little bit about the spindle orientation in one of our other videos. We have a round nose scraper, and then we have a bowl gouge. And with those 4 tools, that's really all that you need to get started. So I'll give you a better look at each one of those. If you were to look at a bowl gouge kind of up close, it has typically a deep flute down the middle here, and it's going to have some swept back wings a little bit typically, and that tool's job is to basically hollow out the inside of a bowl or hollow out another item. So that's kind of the profile that you would look at when you're looking at a bowl gouge. These gouges are going to come in different sizes, and typically from about 3/8, maybe down to a 1/4 inch, but typically 3/8 inch thick round bar all the way up to 3/4 inch. Conversely here, this is a spindle gouge, and as you can see, it's got a shallower flute. If you were to look at it on end, it's got a shallower flute down there, and that's used for spindle work typically, and it's going to have a little bit different profile than that bowl gouge, but mainly it's that shallower flute down the middle that is easiest to tell them apart quickly. This is a round nose scraper, and it's typically a flat bar. Sometimes the end will be squared off, sometimes it'll be rounded, sometimes it'll be shaped to the particular job at hand, but that is presented to the wood differently, and it actually scrapes the wood away as it's spinning rather than cutting into it the way that a gouge would. So there's an up close look at that. And then this would be a parting tool, and we'll show you an example of how that's used. This is a pretty thin parting tool. You can get these thicker and in various shapes and sizes, but this is a example of a parting tool.